Are you cutting calories but still not losing fat? Here's the thing, calories are not the whole story. It's about macros, proteins, fats, and carbs. Stick around because in a few minutes, I'm going to show you how to calculate your macros step by step. First, what is a calorie? A calorie is just energy. Food gives it and your body burns it. Here's the balance. If you eat less than you burn, you lose weight. If you eat the same amount as you burn, you maintain your weight. If you eat more than you burn, you gain weight. This concept is called energy balance. Every transformation starts there. Calories only tell you half the story. If you stop there, you'll be missing what really shapes your body, macros. Now let's talk macros. Your calories come from macros. Proteins and carbs have 4 calories per gram. Fats have 9 calories per gram, and alcohol has 7 calories per gram. Each one of those play a role in your body. Protein builds muscle, fats keep your hormones working, and alcohol gets you lit. In just a minute, I'm going to explain why protein is the real MVP. Protein will make or break your results. It builds muscle, it keeps you full, and it burns more calories to digest than the other macronutrients. The best sources of protein are going to be chicken, beef, fish, eggs, dairy. There are foods that are known as proteins, but are actually higher in other macronutrients. These are foods like nuts, beans, cheeses, but most of their calories come from fats for nuts and cheese and carbs for something like beans. So be careful with that. In a second, I'll show you how fat keeps your hormones firing and your body functioning smoothly. So think of fats as the hormone helpers. Fats, as in dietary fats, will not make you fat. Will keep your hormones, brain, and vitamin absorption on point. Good sources of fats are going to be avocados, olive oil, eggs, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. Fats to be careful of is vegetable oils, fake spreads, things of that nature. Fats keep you running for a long period of time, and carbs are fuel to your engine. Carbs are demonized, but they're not the enemy. They fuel your workouts and even boost your mood. Best sources of carbs are going to be fruits, oats, veggies, potatoes, beans, etc. There's a bonus macro that sneaks in calories but doesn't give you any nutritional value. Guess what it is? That's alcohol. And let's cover that real quick. Alcohol has 7 calories per gram, but it doesn't help you fuel your workouts, build muscle, or optimize your hormones. Also, your body won't burn fat efficiently while processing alcohol. So now you know what each macro does. Now the question is, should you track your macros? Calories tell you how much to eat. Macros tell you what those calories are made up of. If you only track calories, you risk losing muscle. If you're gonna track just one macro, make sure it's protein. The big question is, how do you determine the right macros for your body and your goals? Let's talk about it. Step 1, you're going to want to find your maintenance calories. You can estimate that by multiplying your body weight by 12 on the lower end to 16 on the higher end, depending on how active you are. Step 2, you're going to determine what your goal is. If your goal is to lose fat, we're going to want to subtract about 500 calories from your maintenance amount, and that's going to lead you to losing about a pound a week. If you're looking to gain muscle, we're going to want to add 200 to 300 calories to your maintenance amount. That's going to have you gaining about half a pound a week. Step 3, we're going to set your macros. We want our protein to range between the 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Fat is going to be in that 0.3 to 0.4 grams per pound. And then carbs make up the rest. Keep in mind, carbs and fats are interchangeable depending on what you feel best on. So you can kind of play around with that, see what you like better. Don't worry if this sounds like a lot. I have a tool that you can use to make this as simple as possible. Comment macros and I'll send you that. So let's talk tools to help you track your macros. You can use apps like MyFitnessPal or FitGenie or even my app. I recommend getting a food scale for accuracy and also tracking your progress by logging your body weight and taking progress photos. A thing to look out for is sneaky calories. So these are oils, sauces, bites as you're making your food, guessing and underestimating your portions. So now you know what each macro does. Now the question is, should you track your macros? Let's clear that up. If you've had issues with disordered eating in the past, it probably isn't the right tool for you. And here's the thing too, you don't have to track forever. Think of it as training wheels. Once you learn your portions or you get to where you want to be, you can transition over into an 80-20 lifestyle. 80% whole foods and 20% treats. That way you can keep your results and sustain it indefinitely. That's your complete guide to tracking calories and macros. Share this with somebody who you think would benefit from it, and comment what your goals are, whether that's fat loss, body composition, or gaining muscle. And if you want me to show you what a day looks like, If you want me to show you what a day of eating looks like for me with my macros, let me know and that'll be my next video. Remember, it's not just about calories, it's about what those calories are made up of. If you master your macros, you will achieve great results. Thanks for watching.